This is a left lateral humeral condylar fracture in a puppy that is 4 months, 3 weeks old. Normally, calcification occurs anywhere from 5 months to about 7.5 months of age. This type of fracture occurs from an abnormal landing. Perhaps she maybe stumbled running and landed on it wrong, or perhaps she jumped off of something and landed on that leg and caused that fracture site. Luckily, everything is still in alignment, so there's no need for Steinman pins or fixation pins. Being as young as she is, this should fuse in about 3 weeks, the middle of April. The support bandage is to immobilize the leg to keep her from not only standing on it, but flexing it and pivoting on it, which would hinder the healing process. Okay, this is the metal bracket that we discussed. It had to be fabricated out of an aluminum rod and padded here and heavily padded here. The purpose of this is to keep this limb in extension without causing any pressure damage. Now this will be put in place, and I'll follow up with the video with the one attached to this. Okay, the bandage is completed. Put this around her. I shaved everything because I have found over the years that if you shave the skin, the bandage doesn't have the tendency to slip like it would have otherwise, and that makes a lot of sense to me. This particular fabricated cushioned bar that we discussed, it was fabricated out of an aluminum rod, 1/4 inch it appears to be, and of course it was wrapped with 1/4 inch mold padding adhesive side. It was all fabricated using various devices to conform it to the leg. Extremely well padded, so we shouldn't have a pressure issue there. It is imperative that she stays confined. She cannot run loose. This cannot get wet. 3 weeks. 3 weeks is all I'm asking, and I will even loan you a cage. And you put a nice blanket in there for her and change it out every day. And by the way, this is fixing to be cut off. I'm going to put the head shield on her to keep her from chewing this. And today is the 23rd, 31 days in March, 3 weeks, middle of April. But while she has this bandage on her, you want to monitor it and make sure it doesn't slip. That's very important. Make sure it stays dry, and you can feel her toes down here. That's very important. Okay, I'm going to put the head shield on and, of course, put her in a recovery pen. And ideally, it's better if she goes home tomorrow because she's not going to be herself this evening.